Nick Webb, heavyweight, 11-0, 9 knockouts. Subscribe to Sporting Icon for your latest boxing news. Come!
Now, if you guys have watched the Eddie Hearn IFL interview there with Kugan Cassius, you'll know exactly what it is, what this video is about. Now, of course, because he's just done a sit-down interview with Kugan Cassius, all the haters from stateside, all the race baiters, all the ones who lie on their videos to try and get views, of course, now they're going to be watching this one with Eddie Hearn and trying to twist it and milk every tiny little word to try and see what they can do to twist it. So expect all the videos in the world coming out over there for the Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua haters. You know it's coming. They're complete plums. But anyway, all that aside, of course, there are many good points brought up in this little chat there. And for me, one of the things that stood out was obviously with Kell Brook being pulled out of the Brandon Cook fight on the Dillian Whyte Joseph Parker undercard on July the 28th at the O2 Arena. Obviously very disappointing for a lot of people, because obviously Kell Brook is a big name over here in the UK. And there's been talk over the last 24 hours that it could be Chris Eubank Jr. Well, Eddie Hearn has confirmed that it will in fact not be Chris Eubank Jr. He has decided to wait until the World Boxing Super Series final, and that will be his next fight. He didn't really say about an opponent or anything like that, but he did offer him a chance to fight on July 28th and fight in the final as well. But ultimately, Chris Eubank Jr. has officially said no after he originally said yes. So, whatever that is. So the replacement one will be Nick Webb. Yep, that guy on the intro, 12-0 and one hell of a power puncher. Really is. He has signed a contract already, this is Nick Webb, to face Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce has had this contract for about a week now at Haymaker, obviously with David Hay, and the contract is yet to be returned. Don't really know why. Maybe they've got something else going on, not sure. But obviously with Joe Joyce, he's been calling out the likes of Bryant Jennings, Big Baby Jarrett Miller, Derek Chisora, among others, of course. And none of these people are taking the fights. Hopefully this isn't a case of, and I'm not accusing, hopefully this isn't a case of he's only calling out people that he knows he's not going to get a fight with, just to try and build a profile, much like what Wilder does, right? Let's be real. You know, just get a name by calling out other people, but not actually going through with the fights. But here he is, he's got an opportunity to go against a 12-0 big puncher in Nick Webb, who is not just going to stand there and take at the shots, he's going to go in there to try and knock off Joe Joyce's head. And I'm Team Webb on this one. I want him to knock off Joe Joyce's head. I have my own reasons for it, which I'm not going to get into, but let's just say when it comes down to it, I'm more of a Nick Webb fan than I am Joe Joyce on a kind of personal level, really. So I hope this fight happens, and obviously Joe Joyce, he'll be the favourite because of the amateur experience, and I think I heard something about that these two have had a fight in the amateurs actually. I don't know about that. I'll have to get hold of Nick Webb and find out. But ultimately, if this fight happens, again, you're probably going to favour Joe Joyce because of his amateur experience, because of his skill set and what have you. Obviously, Nick Webb has been very inactive, but boy, does he have one hell of a punch on him. If you watch his last fight, you can see that dude went down, and I'm pretty sure he's still in the coma now. I mean, he hits like a damn mule. He really does. So if he hits Joe Joyce ain't taking it. I'm sorry, but he ain't. Now, as I said, people will favour Joe Joyce, fair enough. But for me, I hope that this fight happens, and I'll be rooting for Nick Webb to knock his head clean off. But anyway, let's see if this fight happens. Drop your thoughts below, click that thumbs up, subscribe, catch you all on the next video.